Eala tormentor Osorio downs Vekic to rule Philippine Women's Open. Colombia's Camila Osorio, who ousted Eala in quarterfinals, has ruled the Philippine Women's Open after outlasting Vekic 2-6, 6-3, 7-5 in the final Saturday at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum in Manila. Osorio turned back a sluggish first set before unleashing a dominant second frame. She then grinded it out in the third set to grab the win in 2 hours and 31 minutes and take home the championship. The third set was literally a nip-and-tuck matchup, as the two tennissters traded game after game. With the set tied at 4-all, Osorio broke Vekic's serve to take the lead for the first time in the frame, 5-4. But the Croatian tied things up anew at 5-all as she broke her opponent's serve this time. But Osorio found another gear, winning the next 2 games and punctuating it with an ace. The Colombian, thus, won the first ever Philippine Women's Open, which is also the first WTA 125 tournament in the country. Before getting Vekic's scalp in the final, Osorio defeated Sakura Hosogi, Mai Hantama, home bet Eala, and Solana Sierra. Eala's tormentor reigns supreme. Camila Osorio downs Vekic to rule the Philippine Women's Open. The sun dipped low over Manila on a sultry Saturday evening, painting the courts of the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in hues of gold and orange. Expectant fans, some draped in vibrant tennis attire, others still buzzing from the earlier matches, settled into their seats. They were about to witness history. What unfolded was more than a final. It was a story of resilience and rebirth, of a player who embraced adversity and rose to seize her place in the spotlight. In front of an electric crowd at the inaugural Philippine Women's Open, Camila Osorio, the Colombian firebrand whose path had already included dispatching the hometown favorite Eala, stepped onto the hard court to take on Croatia's Vekic for the championship. The stakes were high: a WTA 125 title, a rare chance to make history in Manila, and a chance for Osorio to etch her name into the hearts of Filipino tennis fans, even those who had come primarily to support Eala. In the end, Osorio rose to the occasion with grit, tenacity, and a performance that rippled with drama. The final, a tale of 2 sets turned 3. From the opening point, the match told the tale of 2 contrasting journeys converging on this hallowed court. Vekic, seasoned and strategic, stormed through the first set with precision and poise. With crisp serves and punishing returns, she dominated the scoreline 6-2, asserting early control and warning her opponent that the battle ahead would not be easy. Yet, this was no simple story of one player imposing dominance. Osorio, facing adversity early, was not a figure to wilt under pressure. Rather than crumble, she retreated to her inner fortress, that mental space where determination overrides doubt. In the second set, she found her rhythm, dictating rallies and hitting deep, penetrating ground strokes. She began to control the tempo, forcing Vekic into longer points and disrupting the Croatians' early momentum. Osorio claimed the second set 6-3, pushing the championship into a decisive third. The final set was a microcosm of competitive sport at its very best. Neither player surrendered ground easily. The crowd observed with bated breath as the match unfolded like an epic, each game a chapter, each rally a page-turner. Osorio's heart, steel-willed and resolute, propelled her forward. With tactical brilliance and heart-stopping defense, she inched ahead when it mattered most, eventually sealing the third set 7-5. At that moment, the stadium erupted. Osorio had done it. She was champion. Journey to the crown, beating stars and silencing doubt. Osorio's championship run did not begin in the final. It was built on a series of performances that showcased her individuality as a competitor and strategist. Earlier in the tournament, she faced local hope Eala, the young Filipina who had captured the hearts of many with her silver lining-strewn journey at home. In their quarterfinal clash, Osorio outmaneuvered Eala for a straight sets victory, 6-4, 6-4, silencing the home crowd's roars and advancing confidently. Before that, she had battled Japan's Mai Hantama in a 3-set thriller that tested her endurance and mental resolve, and she had also dispatched qualifiers like Sakura Hosogi with clinical efficiency. These wins were not just about advancing through the draw, they were about building belief. Osorio grew with every match, not just in points won, but in confidence earned, scars turned into badges of honor. Her semifinal against Solana Sierra was nothing short of dominant, a near shutout at 6-0, 6-1, which set the stage for her final showdown with Vekic. It was the kind of statement victory that announced to the world, "I am here and I intend to stay." What the title means, more than just a trophy. By clinching the victory 2-6, 6-3, 7-5 over Vekic, Eala Osorio secured not just her first WTA 125 singles title on Philippine soil, but also a rare moment of international tennis triumph that felt deeply personal. For Osorio, this victory is a testament to resilience. Her career has seen highs and valleys, moments of fierce promise and periods of quiet struggle. To rise here in Manila, against a world-class opponent like Vekic, herself a seasoned tour professional and a crowd favorite, represents not just a win, but a reclamation of confidence and competitive fire. For the Philippine Women's Open, Osorio's triumph will forever be part of its lore. As the first-ever champion of the tournament's inaugural edition, she has lent the event a compelling origin story, one defined by fierce competition, spirited crowds, and international flair. This sets a vibrant tone for future editions and feeds the growing appetite for world-class tennis in the region. Reflections on competition and legacy. There's a poetic element in Osorio's victory, one that reaches beyond the court. She defeated Vekic, a player with Olympic pedigree and a formidable career, and did so in a match that embodied the very essence of competitive grit. It was a contest not just of skill, but of mental precision, adaptability, and heart. Yet, this match was also shaped by the echoes of another narrative, Eala's journey. Though the Filipinas' home campaign ended in the quarterfinals, her presence and performance added emotional depth to the tournament. Her triumphs in earlier rounds, her heartfelt words to fans after defeat, and her inspiring drive as a young star all contributed to the emotional landscape of the event. Osorio's victory, in that sense, came in a tapestry enriched by both local support and global talent. Sports, after all, is as much about stories as it is about scores. The way Osorio battled from a set down, the way Vekic fought valiantly before being edged at the finish, and the way the crowd witnessed a new chapter in Philippine tennis history, these are the stories that reside long after the final point. Looking ahead, new horizons in women's tennis. In many ways, Osorio's triumph in Manila could become a watershed moment, not just for her, but for the growing momentum behind women's tennis in Asia. The Philippine Women's Open has showcased the sport's potential to connect cultures, celebrate competitive excellence, and inspire players and fans alike. For Osorio, this title will be a springboard, a testament to her perseverance, brimming with ranking points, confidence, and global recognition.